What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is August the 24th, 2017. And first of all, we're going to go ahead and look at the cryptocurrency market capitalization website to check out what these cryptocurrencies have done today. The overall market cap for the cryptocurrency market is $153 billion. There is currently 856 currencies being traded, 219 assets being traded in 5,240 markets. So let's take a look at these cryptocurrencies, see exactly what happened today. So Bitcoin is up almost 5%. Ethereum is up 2.35%. Bitcoin Cash is down 4.23%. Ripple is down 10.62. If you guys remember the title of our video where we said just because a cryptocurrency is going up doesn't mean you should buy. So for those of you who was in Ripple, hope you guys got out just in time. Next, we're going to look at Litecoin, which is down 2.05% as well. Let's see. Neo is up 3.43. Daz is also up almost 4%. Classic is down 0.2 and Monero is down 5.48%. So nothing pretty much happened today in the market, but Ripple is trading a lot lower from that major up move that we had during the last 2 trading days. We're going to show you guys that. Bitcoin Cash also traded lower today, possibly from the activation of SegWit. Ethereum is still showing us precursors of strength, and Ethereum Classic is giving us precursors of weakness. We will get into all of this and more in our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. So let's go ahead and dig right into it. So the first one we're going to go ahead and look at is, as usual, Bitcoin. Looking up here at the daily chart from our analysis, man, I tell you, we on point. Our analysis, we told you guys that Bitcoin was going to come back up here and test this $4,400 area. And it is currently trading at $4,351.30. That is up 4.91%. We all forecasted that all the way back from the 22nd of August that Bitcoin was going to come and test back up here around 4,400. Now, with that being said, once this market gets up here to 4,440, then we will want to see precursors of strength before we will say Bitcoin will be making a move higher. But if we see precursors of weakness, then we will say Bitcoin is going to make a move lower, because this occurred on the 17th of August. So now Bitcoin is making its way back up here again, and we'll see some more weakness once it reaches this area. So currently we'll just say that Bitcoin will reach this 4,400 area. And from there, you guys need to watch the market to see if you get weakness or strength and move from there. Okay. So right now we will just continue to say the market in the background, preferably the last 2 trading days, was giving us strength. Today is also giving us precursors of strength. So you would just naturally go on with that logic and say that Bitcoin will continue to move higher. But we think it might run across some resistance right around this area, so be cautious if you guys are in Bitcoin. So next we're going to go ahead and look at Ethereum. So taking a look at Ethereum, they are up 1.67%. Last trade was at $323.01. If you guys notice, we're still getting stockpile coming up on Ethereum, but it's still trucking ever so slowly to make moves higher. We think it might make a little higher. The move might go a little higher, but it might continue to trade sideways more than shoot up higher. But we still have strength. So overall, Ethereum is still giving us precursors of strength, and we would expect them to continue to move higher. But just to put on the back burner, you guys want to kind of remember that the market is not necessarily giving us that strength that we have seen build up from the last, 7-8 trading days. the market's not giving us the results of what we actually wanted to see. We wanted to see a push to go up bar, and we thought we had that on the 21st of August, but it turned out to be more stockpile than actually buying, and that's why the market has been trading sideways in the last 2 days. So if we don't get no precursor of strength in the next 2-3 trading days, then Ethereum will be trading lower. It might even trade lower tomorrow because this particular bar is lighter volume than the last 3 trading days, which give us the indication, even though the market was moving higher, but the volume is not backing the interest to higher prices. So it kind of look like Ethereum might take a little short dive in the near term. But overall, the market is giving us more strength in the background than in its weakness. So long term, we'll still say that Ethereum will make higher highs. So next we're going to look at Bitcoin Cash. So looking at Bitcoin Cash, you guys see that it traded lower than what it was yesterday. They are down 7.64%. Last trade was at $620.46. I told you guys yesterday on the video that Bitcoin Cash should find support around $600, and if you guys notice, the market came and touched right here around $600, and the market came back up. So that could be an indication that Bitcoin Cash will continue to trade sideways or higher and found a bounce or an area where market participants came in and started buying. So we would possibly expect Bitcoin Cash to make a move higher. This particular down move today could be from that SegWit that occurred in Bitcoin last night, early this morning. And we might have a couple of individuals taking their cash out or their currencies out of Bitcoin Cash and placing it back into Bitcoin. And that's why we have that divergence, why Bitcoin is up and Bitcoin Cash is down. So with that being said, we could be expecting Bitcoin to trade higher from $600. So tomorrow might be a sideways trading action or might be higher, but we're expecting that since Bitcoin came and touched this area of support, that it will be trading higher. So next we're going to go ahead and look at is Ripple. Now this is the stunner for a lot of people. Hope you guys was in the market paying attention to it, because that's why there was some type of news that's supposed to be coming out for Ripple, and that's why you guys don't ever want to trade the news. You only want to trade price bars and the volume, because when the market opened today, it shot all the way up, all the way back up to 30 cents, and it shot right back down. That is a huge precursor of weakness. We're expecting Ripple to continue to make moves lower. I'm trying to look in the background of this particular chart and see where it might find support, and it looked like it's at support right now. So if the market comes and breaks down past 22 cents, then you can expect Ripple to come back down and test around 19 cents again. But if it doesn't, and we get precursor strength at the level it is now and it moves higher, then Ripple should continue to move higher from its current price. But currently they are down 13.12%. The last trade was at 22 cents. So it looks like Ripple overall, the last 2 trading days, including today, what makes it 3, Ripple should be moving lower. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and check out Litecoin. So looking at the daily chart for Litecoin, you guys notice it is a push to go down bar. Volume is awfully high compared to the last couple of trading days, with the exception of yesterday. And we kind of expected that, because yesterday Litecoin came back up here and tested this resistance area from the July 5th. Ripple came and tested that area again, and stockpile came in on this particular bar. So today is just a continuation of all that selling that occurred on yesterday. So with that being said, they are down 2.38%. Last trade was at $50.31. And we forecasted yesterday on our video that Litecoin was going to touch $50 as support. It currently is trading at $50.20. So the market participants could be interested in higher prices still. So the market might trade sideways or higher tomorrow. You can tell that market participants are still trying to consume this particular at this price level, because the spread of this bar is a lot smaller than yesterday's, but the volume is almost the same. It's almost a quarter less than what it was yesterday on volume. So we would expect Litecoin to bounce from this area of support 50 and move higher, because we still expect there's a lot more momentum, especially on the 23rd of August on this particular bar, for prices to move higher for Litecoin. But if we see precursors of weakness right around this $50 area, then the market will move lower. But we have all of this in the background of where the market took a while to consume a lot of the selling to push it finally up. And we at HueFin News don't think the market is just going to shoot right back down the next couple of days. So expect the market to trade sideways and then possibly move higher. So next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Dash. So Dash is currently up 4.93%. Last trade was at 306.91. The market is steadily moving higher for Dash. If you guys notice on the chart, we expect Dash to at least come back up and test this $320 area again. But notice that some stockpile is entering in on today's bar. So this might be the high of where Dash will trade. Around the high was $312. So it was almost $8 short, $7 short from reaching this 320 today. So this might be all the effort or possibility we can get for Dash, but we expect it to move just a little bit higher and then to come back down. So we're expecting it not to move that high, but eventually it'll come back down from where it currently is trading. So next we're going to go ahead and look at is Neo. Go ahead and look on the daily. So I want you guys to pay attention to Neo, because it is trading right around the area that the market had a hard time breaking on the 10th of August, the 11th of August, and then it did a push to go up through that area on the 13th of August. But then on the 18th of August, the market came back up, but it wasn't strong enough to break through. The 19th of August, the market wasn't strong enough to break through, and it came back down. And then on the 23rd, yesterday, the market shot up, but it wasn't able to break through. So now we have the market back at this area again. But I want you guys to pay attention to that volume. The volume is so light. That is also an indication to us that the market is not ready for higher prices, because if it was, then the volume would back higher prices. The volume for today is not backing a higher price move. So with that being said, we're expecting Neo to continue to trade sideways to lower, because it's just not showing us that it's willing to make higher prices based off the volume for today. Because if you notice, from the 20th of August, the volume has been steadily increasing as the market been coming down, but then it got hit with stockpile on yesterday, and the market is just still showing some interest in consuming it, but the volume is not there. Granted, by the market trading in the middle of where the high and low was for Neo, the market could be taking a break and shoot up tomorrow as well. But since we had this volume these past couple of trading days of downward movement as the price went higher, Neo will have to break through all of that with exceedingly high volume, which we don't have that today. So overall, we will say that Neo should be moving lower. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum Classic. So it looks like Ethereum Classic is now done with making higher highs. If you guys notice, exceptionally a lot of stockpile came in on yesterday. Today is just resuming from all that selling. Just continued today. The market wanted to have higher prices, but the sellers overcame, and the market is going to look like currently is going to close lower from where it closed yesterday. Okay, but what we're expecting is for Classic to trade sideways. We just don't think it's ready to come all the way back down to $13, especially by as much effort came in on this particular bar, and as well as this long widespread bar that occurred on the 18th. So we're expecting Classic to trade sideways, but then eventually it might come back and trade higher. Just want to give you guys the heads up. This thing is going to trade sideways for a while, but then move higher. So I just want to give you guys that heads up. So the last one we're going to go ahead and look at today is XMR. Again, we forecasted on our video yesterday that XMR was geared to make lower lows. They are down 5.86%. Last trade was at $85.55. You guys can see that we have some stockpile consumption coming in on this particular bar. So tomorrow we have to wait to see if this trial run was successful, because the volume is a lot lighter than it has been the last 3 trading days. So that could be an inclination or a precursor of us saying that there's no interest, there's not that much selling occurring within XMR right now. But if the bar is down from today, then the market is still giving us precursor weakness, and we will continue to say that Monero will be trading lower. But if the bar is closed higher above than today, the market is giving us strength. You can go ahead and possibly buy in the market, because this trial run was successful and the market will be making higher highs. Okay, now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and remove this resistance line because it's not serving no purpose anymore, and we're going to remove this support line because also that is now serve us no purpose. So now we're going to wait until Monero gives us new resistance and support lines that we will draw. But until then, the resistance look like around $100 and support possibly around $78 to $80. Okay, so that's all I got. We at HueFin News give you guys news according to the charts. We give you guys the pulse of the market, how everyone is reacting to these cryptocurrencies, whether they're buyers and sellers, or what is their momentum or their strategy. You guys can see it all on the price bar and the volume, and that's what we do here at HueFin News. Lesson learned for those who was in Ripple, that don't trade the news, because once the news is already out, it's already on the chart. So trust me, don't trade the news, trade the charts, trade the price bars and the volume, because those who already knew about the news are already in the market, prepared to either sell or buy. And if you're not one of the close ones that's connected to that news, then you guys already know that you will be late and you will get on the wrong side of the trade. So stick it here at HueFin News, to where we forecast the predicted move, while those who are in the know are also getting in. Here at HueFin News, we will also forecast and analyze where the market's going to go. So appreciate the new subscribers. You guys continue to like these videos, share them, continue to learn from them, continue to go back and watch our previous videos where we predicted where the market's going to go, and it did exactly that. Go back, learn. You guys got any questions, go ahead and list them in the comment section of this video. And guys, that's all I got for today. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful day and keep making that money with HueFin News. Have a good one.